everybody. My name is Anna if you're new here. My goal is to create a community where people can come and talk about their weight loss struggles, their journey, everything. I am currently working on mine. I'm down over 100 pounds, you guys. And I've been on my journey, I would say probably for 3 years now, where I've really taken it a little bit more seriously than I did, but I've been overweight since a child. And so if you're gonna want a place where you can come and just share your story or comment and get some support, like, you don't have to do this alone. I know a lot of people feel like maybe they are on their own on this journey, but you don't have to, you guys. And there are 29 of you guys subscribed, and I just really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I would just say, like, if you're needing a spot to go, you feel like you want to share your story, or you feel like you need someone to do it with you, you absolutely should subscribe here. But I appreciate all of you who have subscribed so far. Today is just like a reminder that, like, there's no quick fix. There's no diet that's magical. It really comes down to calorie deficit and how many calories you are taking in versus how much you're burning. So I tried multiple things too before I just switched to like a straight out calorie deficit. And you have to find what works for you. Like, let's say like you feel like you could follow something like carnivore diet and you want to stay in a calorie deficit, absolutely do that. Like, there are so many different options out there, but just realize like it all comes down to you're on a calorie deficit. So the way I started it was I just went to tdecalculator.net. I put in all my information and it told me where my calories should fall for cutting. And I did light activity because I work out 4 to 5 times a week for about a half hour. But you can also do sedentary. It's just, I feel like for me, when I looked at that, it literally made my calories go down quite a bit. So I didn't felt like the calories that they gave me were going to be super sustainable. So just realize, in order to get started, you're going to want to kind of do some research on what is going to be a fit for your body. And then also to just start gradually. Like, especially if this is your very first time working on this, start gradually of making changes. Things like swapping out regular sugar items like drinks and stuff to non-sugary drinks. That was like the biggest thing for me when I first started, was taking out all the calories out of what I was drinking. I still have coffee and like, I think I mainly drink like coffee. So like the calories I get from that is more from creamer. So, and then also like gradually increasing your activity is a great way to do it, even if it's like 15 minutes a day or whatever you can do. It's really like, don't feel pressured to match to somebody else's journey. Just do whatever works for you, and I think you will be successful as long as you're consistent. That's the big thing, is like consistency is huge on your journey. If you aren't consistent, it will not work. And I think that's one of the hardest things, is being disciplined enough to stick with what you need to do, to stick with a calorie deficit. But the beautiful thing is you can eat anything that you want as long as you make it fit in your deficit. So all right, that's it for today. That's all I got for you guys, but I appreciate all of you who are watching, and I'm just excited to see where this community goes. So, peace.